What's going down, y'all? What's going down? What's going down? So, girl, I thought I was over these damn women. I thought we ain't never had to deal with these women no more. I thought the season is over with. Thank the goodness, thank God, thank the goddess, thank whatever y'all want to believe in, because it's finally over with. And these women is still up keeping up the shits. I'm like, why are we still dealing with these? Why are we still dealing with these old biddies for? It's over with. Child, here we go with some more damn Real Housewives of Potomac tea talks that I have to, I guess, give y'all since y'all keep sending it to me. I'm just letting y'all know, girl, I got it. Okay, I got it, child. If we must talk about it, y'all know I only do this because of y'all. Child. So the first thing we gonna start with is Miss Mia Thornton and her foolishness, child. And I know y'all are wondering, what the hell does Monique have to do with Mia? And that was the same thing I said. I didn't understand it. Well, this is all going to make sense. So this comes from the Jasmine brand, and it says, exclusive. RHOP newbie Mia Thornton gushes about meeting flawless Nicki Minaj, says she and Monique Samuels will likely get along, plus suggested she's unsure about returning to the series. My husband and I have a lot to think about. Mia Thornton is continuing to speak her mind about Real Housewives of Potomac. As previously reported, the Jasmine brand recently conducted an exclusive interview with RHOP star Mia Thornton. During the latter portion of our sit down, Mia Thornton dished on telling Candiace Dillard to watch her back during part one of the RHOP reunion. Mia stated, I was trying real hard to keep my butt on that sofa. I was trying real hard. I hate that I say that, but I don't disagree with Candiace having something coming. It just comes to a point where enough is enough. However, she proceeded to clarify, I ain't gonna be the one to do it. I admit that. And my whole thing is, girl, don't never make a promise that you can't keep. Girl, I tried to give y'all a little tune. That's Drew Hill, child. The case of point, don't make no damn promises that your ass can't keep. All right. If you not gonna be the one to do it, then you don't need to be the one to say that. Okay. Um, moving on. Later, Mia Thornton addressed her experience with Nicki Minaj at the reunion. For context, Nicki Minaj previously revealed, I think I went hard on everybody equally. I kind of went for the jugular with everyone. And I heard that a lot. I heard that Nicki came out and said that we only saw an hour of that. But I think I heard that she was up there with them for like over 2 hours, I think. I think they said Nicki had them for like over 2 hours, and we only saw a condensed portion of everything that went on. But I do believe that Nicki was being equally as shady to everybody up there on that cast. I do believe that. So, regarding her experiences with the rapper, she says, Nicki Minaj is everything in a bag of chips. Nicki was exactly what we needed. I'm so excited that she was able to come, and this is my first season. I'm like, okay, this is what we doing. I could sit on sofas next to Nicki any day. She added, but she read us all. She came in so honest. She was so transparent. She asked questions that Andy couldn't ask, and it was everything. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Then Mia addressed if Nicki got her together at the reunion. Probably. But quite frankly, I was just staring at her. She's so pretty. I don't even think I answered all of her questions right. She's flawless. Girl, Nicki, shortly thereafter, Mia Thornton began speaking on Monique Samuels, who infamously got into a physical altercation with Candiace Dillard last season. Regarding Monique Samuels, Mia stated, I like her. I like her. I think that she's a housewife, contrary to whatever people may think. My personal opinion, based on what I know and I have seen, I think she has a beautiful family. She's gorgeous. Her husband is very supportive of her. I think that we would have some fun. I do. Finally, Mia Thornton addressed whether she'll return to RHOP for a second season. My husband, G, and I have a lot to think about. We have our marriage to think about, our kids to think about, our businesses to think about. And there are some things that have been transpired on my first season, that I'm afraid will make Mia, or should I say Maya, come out. So we don't want Maya to come out. Maya can ruin Mia's life, and she gonna need Mia to stay inside. Dear God. She continued, being on a platform is definitely a privilege. This is a huge accomplishment and it's such a phenomenal opportunity. It has been a great experience. So I don't have bad things to say. If I don't come back, it's solely a personal decision, and it will be because of my family. And that was all that Miss Mia Thornton had to say to the Jasmine brand. Look, Grandma Moses, no tea, no shade, but you could go on ahead and exit stage left, and while you at it, you could take the soft stud, i.e. Robin, right along there with y'all. Because at the end of the day, Mia, you really did not give what you all that you thought that you gave. Like, and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, child. You did not give much of nothing. You really didn't. Other than this storyline with your mom, and that's a split decision. Some people can sit up and argue that you used your mama for a storyline, so whatever backlash your mama get, it is solely your fault. Now I agree with that 1,010%. Let's be clear. But then another part believes, like, at the end of the day, this is your real life. And if this is something that you're really going through, and if this is reality TV, this is your real life, and you have every right to show that. So is it fair to say that she's using her mama for clout? I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments. Now, this thing that she's trying to have with Monique, and between her and Monique, is interesting. Because could this be a way to integrate Monique back on the show? She seems to like her. Karen will be down with her. Ashley will be down with her. I don't know how Wendy will feel. Wendy will probably still keep her on the outs because her and Big Face are still friends, or whatever the case may be. We know Giselle will fool with her. But then again, I don't know. Because maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people seem to feel like Wendy is manipulative. So, I mean, maybe if that were, hypothetically speaking, because I know this ain't gonna happen, but hypothetically speaking, of course, are there some things better left unsaid, or would you want to know instead? Tell me where that come from. If that was to have happened, that would be interesting to see what role Wendy plays in all of that. Because if people are going to keep saying that she's manipulative to Eddie and blah blah blah, then she might just use Monique, you know what I'm saying, as a way, as get back to Giselle. Now, that will cause friction between her friendship between her and Big Face, but oh well, that'll be a new argument that I ain't never seen. So if making Big Face, you know, the sacrificial lamb for that, and oh, Mia, you would turn that. Now that I sit here and think about that, Grandma Moses, you would really turn that. You will really turn that. Like, now that I don't know, girl. You listen, y'all. Look, I'm gonna go on ahead and leave that alone. I'm gonna go on ahead and leave that alone. I'm gonna let that rest with that set, because I can hear y'all mouths in the comments now. But y'all, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more to say about that story. If Mia goes, fine, whatever. You understand? Whatever. But I feel like if she's gonna go on ahead and get rid of the soft stud, she could go too. Because like I say, I would love to see how Giselle will fare amongst these other women if she really has to, like, be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I see it. Now on to the next story, child. But before we get to the next story, I really need y'all to do me a favor, if y'all don't mind. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys for staying back up in this thing with me. And this is the last story that I got to give y'all, child. And once again, it got to deal with these two folks, child. Now, this comes from Reality T. I'm gonna have my shade fan because I'm gonna need it because Reality T, it got to be ran by some messy ass queen, child. It got to be some messy ass girl around there, child. A GURL, not a GIRL, a GURL, a girl. It got to be one of them because this read so messy. But shout out to Reality T. So it says Chris Bassett is annoyed at Nicki Minaj for questioning his support for Candiace Dillard. So the final episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion was a sight to behold, mostly thanks to Andy Cohen's latest stand-in, Nicki Minaj. Nicki didn't hold back from asking the ladies really tough questions that we all had in our heads. She went in on Ashley Darby with questions about that mess that is Michael Darby and her lack of a storyline this season. And Ashley handled it like a pro, like the pro she is. She also asked both Giselle Bryant and Wendy Asafo to explain their behavior this season, as they were consistently at odds and being not so reasonably shady. And at the end of the episode, she made Candiace Dillard sing her little heart out, which didn't go well with husbander Chris Bassett. And Dorothy Dillard didn't even need to be in the room to cause a stare. Chris was not happy with the line of questioning, even though Nicki went hard on everyone and praised Candy Gal's music. I know poking fun at the Real Housewives' music career is a fun pastime for some, but I think Candy Pants can sing beautifully. I share Andy's sentiment that she did amazing, especially under all the pressure. And hot take, I downloaded her album, so there's that. But even though Candiace reluctantly nailed the acapella moment, it wasn't enough to stop Chris from going after Andy Anaconda on Twitter. Nicki was live tweeting the episode and basically said that Chris need to sit his ass down, yes God, when referring to her questions. Chris clapped back, writing, I don't need to do nothing but support my wife. This is not the feud I could have ever seen coming, but it's epic regardless. It looks like Chris and Mia Thornton actually have something in common. A fan asked Nicki who Chris thought he was. She responded with, he really fell and bumped his head for a quick little minute, child. The line of questioning, what? Anyway, Nicki is just always iconic. The rapper also retweeted a post that read, Candy husband need to calm down before the Barbs find out all the info they need. The Barbs are truly terrifying and in an impressive way. RHOP fans started tweeting at Candiace to laugh at the way Chris raps so hard for her. Like, whose man would log onto Twitter and start fighting Nicki Minaj? I give him props. Candiace responded by saying, Chris be going in for her. But despite the drama, there doesn't seem to be any bad blood between Nicki Minaj and Candy Gal. All the girls were gracious class acts in real life, Nicki wrote. I love the Nicki Minaj RHOP crossover. I hope it's not the last that we'll see of it. And that messy ass article came from realityt.com. Chris, girl, listen. At this point, Chris and Candy Girl just need a diary. Y'all need a diary. Like, get him a diary. Give him a Trapper Keeper diary. Something. Girl, get him a boy talk. Y'all remember the boy talks that Macaulay Culkin used to endorse back in the 90s? Get him a boy talk and a girl talk and let them spew out their grievances on tape, and then they can get it out that way. Like, because at this point, Y'all like to sit up and say that bloggers are heavily invested. Well, if we're heavily invested by getting paid to do our job, then I don't know what, Chris, this is how I know your ass don't work. Because you got way too much time on your hands since this show been away, boy, and you still up here tweeting and being upset over questions about what Nicki Minaj had. Much like Candiace, Mia, and all of them got up here and said, all of them got the business from Nicki Minaj. Chris, why do you all like, is you at this point? Because I can honestly say, Candiace ain't said that much. At this point, is you. You the one starting to keep up all the mess, Chris. And I really feel like this little thing was just a gimmick to keep y'all name relevant and give us something to talk about. That's really what I think, Chris. You was trying to clout chase. That's all. Just say that. Just say you was trying to clout chase and all that stuff. You wanted one more clout chasing situation for the road. And that's exactly what it was that you gave. Like, I'd much rather you just say that. But I'm just getting sick of him. Like, damn, Chris, put your phone down, child. Listen, look. You need to put the phone down and look at the damn one ass. That's what you need to do, child. Instead of having your ass on Twitter and Instagram, you need to have your ass sitting on their deeds. And stop having your wife in all of this mess, Chris. For real. All jokes aside, stop having your wife in all of this mess. Get over it. Not everybody is going to see it for your wife, big face ass. Not everybody is going to see it for you. Like, you don't have to respond to everything. You don't. Even if you feel away, listen, you should be, why can't you be like the rest of the husbands? You giving me a real Peter Thomas type of thing. Like, you don't see none of the other husbands sitting up here going back and forth at it with fans of the show, especially with Nicki Minaj. Because you really don't want the Barbs to come around there. Because the Barbs are going to get all your damn tea, Chris. The Barbs going to get all of your tea. They're going to let us know exactly what you do for a living, which I think is nothing, Tommy. And your financial earnings. And they probably going to figure out where y'all live. They're going to dox y'all address. Y'all going to have to find someplace else to move. Y'all might have to move in with that ass. Leave Nicki Minaj alone. Do not clout chase off of Nicki Minaj. I'd much rather you clout chase off of Bravo Andy than a clout chase off of Nicki Minaj. Because them Barbs going to tear y'all up. Y'all not ready for them damn Barbs. You can leave the Barbs to folks like me. All right? Y'all not ready to handle the Barbs. Leave Chris. Get a diary next time, my brother. Get a diary next time. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got for these two stories, child. It was a key. I ain't even gonna lie. And I want to give y'all a tea talk of some sort. So here's my tea talk for the week. I probably would have saved this for like a child what a week, but child, I don't feel like doing that this week. So y'all probably get that next week or something like that. But I love you guys. I love on you guys. Make sure to like, comment, rate, and share this video. If you haven't subscribed, please go on ahead and subscribe. Follow the social medias that was shown up here. Just go back and y'all to see it. Or y'all could go down into the description box and y'all could click right on it. Also, don't forget me, my besties, Scotty by Nature TV, and my little brother Josiah's World TV. We're going to be on this channel, the main channel, live tonight at 8:05, 7:05 Central, where we're going to do a roast and review live of Portia's Family Matters. And y'all don't want to miss that. Y'all know whenever me and Scotty, child, whenever me and Bestie get around, and y'all know we don't see it for Portia like that. Listen, for all of y'all poke chop stands, this is not the laugh for y'all, all right? Unless y'all want to come just to laugh at the roast joke, throats, gags. But if y'all gonna come being, don't come being on y'all foolishness, girl, because it ain't gonna do nothing but make us go even harder. I love you guys. Mwah, 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 and I'm gone. Bye.